Kids ditching school, it's nothing new, but now parents are being called out and getting locked up. It's already happening in Indiana, where 3 parents were slapped with felony charges after their kids skipped school. If prosecuted, the parents, not their children, could face the consequences up to 30 months in jail. With more and more states targeting parents with absentee kids, could you be next? Well, should parents be held responsible if their child plays hooky? We asked family and child development expert Dr. Gail Gross to join in on the discussion. Should parents ever be responsible if their child plays hooky?
Well, you know, there's a difference between being responsible and putting somebody in jail and making truancy criminal. When a child commits truancy, you know that something else is going on. It's a symptom of something else going on. So in the majority of people, kids that commit truancy are being bullied at school, and they are staying away from school because they're being bullied. So, you know, parents are important to children. If we make your mother a jailbird, what is that saying to the child?
So a lot of potential problems with this, clearly.
Tremendous.
Now, and also there's the other angle, which is a dysfunctional family, and all of a sudden the child's, ooh, I can skip school and get mom and dad in jail. You know, there's just a lot of potential issues here.
Good point.
Think about that.
Yeah,
you know, and there would be situations where that would occur.
I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I just got an email from my son's school. Yes, it's true that he has to serve a detention because, and I said, what is this? He's a senior in high school, and he said, oh, Mom, I was 10 minutes late for school, and I didn't sign in late. So they send an email.
They're putting kids in detention for being 10 minutes
trouble,
late.
Right? I shouldn't have done
Hands behind your back.
David, bring me my rights.
We're taking you off. We'll see how a month in jail.
That's right, for being late.
It's just one more example of the system hindering people more than helping.
Yes.
And why do we not put the onus on the school? The educators, give them the resources that they need.
Well, I think it has to be shared, right? And I personally, I mean, everyone has an opinion on this, and everyone's entitled to their opinion, especially as a parent, because that's kind of a sacred territory, right? You know, I think that we should cut every parent some slack to have their opinion about how they want to raise their child. But I really believe that time is basically shared 50-50. 50% of the child or teenager's daytime hours are spent in school. 50% are spent under the family auspices. And so I yield to the educators as experts to do their part. And then I don't want them stepping into my lane to tell me how to do my part. So I think it's really a two-way
But you're also in a situation where, admittedly, your kids go to school, you've instilled that in them. I'm thinking more of, you know, when kids are truant when they skip class for 5, 6, 7 times a year, they're often coming from families where the parents are struggling. They don't maybe even have the tools and resources they need to properly parent, meaning they're not sure how to deal with it. So throwing them in jail, that's not helping. There's no way that's going to solve the problem.
If you break up families, all you're doing is complicating the problem. It's a system gone amok. And at the end of the day, we can find other ways to discipline children. You know, as a mom, and you soon will be a mom, you'll note that all you have to do is find the button and push it. Take away their driver's license. Take away their cell phone. There are other ways to discipline a child that will make a difference.
And I do think we can all agree that it's counterproductive to arrest parents, using resources, social workers, educators coming together, figuring out what's the problem, how can we solve it. Putting mom and dad in jail, probably not the answer. We'll be right back.